All right, you guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you as you're shaking on this tripod situation. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. I'm not new to the car world. I grew up building cars, but the social media, YouTube, content creation situation is new to me. But I have someone who is very good at it. We have Austin here from Lucore Automotive. He is a fellow Spirit owner, actually a Spirit AMX, which is what I'm turning my Spirit into. If you guys haven't seen, this is the rendering that kicked off that whole journey. There is some videos up on my channel about it already, but you have been in the world for a little while now. We talked a little bit about how you got into it. You're not really an AMC guy, but you have 3 of them. So like, how did you end up with 3?
Well, like most good relationships that started off of Craigslist, I found it on page 5 of a Craigslist thing, and it just had this crazy like little bulldog stance sitting in some guy's yard down in Southern Ohio. I had no idea what it was. I got in touch with the guy and I loved the story of it, so I went and bought it and brought it back to life, and it cost me a small fortune to do that. And then it's gotten a little bit mini popular, mini famous maybe, I guess. With Street Racing Channel and Old Man's Garage, they did a little bit of a Smokey and the Bandit style thing with it and had a really good time, and it went kind of crazy. And I immediately was like, uh-oh, I just totally ruined the value of these cars. I can't buy them cheap. I better go buy some. So I ended up going and buying 2 more of them, one in Kentucky and one in Tennessee, that are now stashed away, patiently awaiting rebirth as something cool.
Yeah, well, I would like to say, even though you've had them for a while now, welcome to the AMC like addiction, because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, anyone who has an AMC has multiple, if not way too many.
It gets into your blood.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Well, because it's like you get a connection with them, you know how rare they are, and then when you see one and they're normally super cheap, it's like, I gotta have another one, or I gotta save this, or
I gotta save it, yeah.
Yeah, but
also the people are amazing.
the people are awesome, which it's really cool the amount of like connections you can make within the AMC world. I will tell you, I also have a Camaro. I was in a Camaro club for a year, got out of it. Like, it's not the same vibe.
No.
I've been in an AMC club since I was in the womb. Like literally, my dad collects AMCs, and we're in a Michigan AMC club, and those guys are my family. I've been in the club forever. And every time I meet an AMC person, it's like you just welcome them with open arms, because it's really like a little niche in the car world.
Very much so.
I'm personally
most welcoming people. I know I own all kinds of vehicles across all kinds of different brands. I have never met any group of people that are as willing to accept somebody into their group as AMC people.
Yeah.
Like bar none. They're truly fantastic people.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, like I am super interested in like the history side of cars and like the numbers of like the colors, how many were sold in this color, whatever, this or that. But not when it's like pushed onto me.
Sure.
So like when I was in the Camaro club, I have an 88 Camaro, and I went to a show and I was like given the world's biggest attitude because I didn't know what plant my car was built at. And I'm always open to knowing this stuff. I would love to know where my car was built at. So they're like, is yours a Van Nuys car or whatever car? See, now they're going to yell at me again because I don't remember the other one. But I'm like, oh, I don't know. How do I know? And they're like, this conversation is done. You don't know. Why are you even here?
Not that with AMC
what?
people.
It's not that with AMC people. So
they're all built in Kenosha.
Kenosha, eh? But,
easy answer. Bang, done.
Right? Well, this one, it has traveled up to Michigan, and so did you. So I appreciate you driving up here. Just, I know that you had a little bit of other things that you wanted.
I had a side adventure.
But you did come up a little bit further to come check out this car. And it has it's really exciting. It's gonna be a little bit of a different vibe than yours. You definitely have like the stock, almost like cool, grungy vibe.
Oh, very grungy. That's a great way. It's a clapped out piece with rust holes all over the place.
But it's cool.
But I drive the absolute wheels off of it, and it's done an amazing amount of fun stuff.
Yeah, I love it. And this one is going to be a little bit different. We've already kind of dabbled with the idea of maybe doing some kind of a collab with his Spirit and mine, because Spirit is a good car name. We talked about that for a little bit. You can do a lot of play on words, And so maybe we'll end up doing something like kindred spirits with
Yeah.
yours and mine. You guys will have to let us know how you feel about that. But AMC had a lot of good names for cars.
They really did. They really
Like
did.
a ton. Like Spirit is a great name. I don't know about Gremlin. Like it's iconic in our minds.
It's such an iconic car still to this day for most people.
Yeah.
Depending on what your age group is.
Right. But
yes.
yeah, I think. But even like the trim
Pacers.
stuff,
The Pacers. People love the Pacers.
right.
Still.
My favorite, like, I guess, name thing for the AMC stuff is, I don't know if you're familiar with the Big Bad colors, but like the AMXs that you could get, like Big Bad Blue, Big Bad Green, like just the thought to name a color Big Bad, I'm like, that is so cool.
There were so many things that AMC, like, they just grasped onto. Like, we're going to be cool and different. And yeah, they used a lot of parts from a lot of other companies to be able to build their stuff. But there was a lot of attitude in AMC. And that's one of the things that still to this day is very common in the AMC world, is you're the underdog. Every fight you go into, you're the underdog.
Yeah.
You're underappreciated, you're underappreciated, and you're underappreciated. And it's like, that's part of the people who are into AMC are those kinds of people.
Yeah.
They also feel like...
Yeah, it's like, all right, what's the matter?
Right.
Like,
I'm going to take out that Fox body, absolutely. I'm going to take out that Fox
Which
body.
you can. You think you can.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really cool. So I'm super happy to meet you.
Yeah.
And we're
I'm
definitely...
glad to see this thing coming
Yeah,
along. You got a lot of work to do, but you've done a lot of work already.
Yeah, it's been quite the undertaking. This is a year build with Summit. So it's definitely quite the challenge, but we're going to make it happen. I really am excited to show people how cool a Spirit can be.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, just stock, they're so cool. AMC did so many cool things, and I'm super excited to kind of have that world meet like the modern technology world. We're putting coilovers on the car. It's going to have like completely different stuff going on that it came with. So it's definitely going to be a different animal, but it's going to be a whole new level of cool, which is exciting. So you guys will have to check it out. We're definitely going to see each other at shows. And maybe now that there's two Spirits floating around, maybe people will know what a Spirit is, but the odds are probably still low.
You know, the awesome thing with social media is all it takes is one thing to take off.
Yeah.
And the whole rest of the world will start talking about it. So if you make a really, really cool one and make something very interesting, you literally can change everybody's opinions of that kind of thing. So, and I already have 2 extra ones just in case, so it makes the value go up, and I'm totally fine with that.
There you go. Well, the deal is, and we've already come up, you know, just randomly with like a plan B for me. I told you this is a year build, and I'm planning on taking the car to Columbus, your stomping grounds, Columbus Good Guys show in July. It's December right now. And because you have 3, I might just have to take one if the car isn't done.
I'll have my normal one done. It'll be as ratty as it is, just slightly faster.
I could even push one in if need be.
No. I'm building a supercharged AMC 360 version that's going to get some of your kind of treatment, a little bit pretty, and I'll see if I can have it done at the same time.
Yeah.
So it could be a Plan B car.
That'll be cool.
And if not, we'll have to take them out playing together.
Yeah. Is there any other AMC that you would like to have?
Yeah, first gen AMX.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really would love one of those things.
Cool.
They're and again, it goes down to like it's just such an interesting, different car.
Yeah.
Whenever you go to a car show, it's so fun to pull in and be the only one of whatever it is. You're not going to park in the line of, no offense, Corvette guys. You're not going to park in the line with the Corvette guys or the Mustang guys or whoever it is. You're going to be the only person there. Now, there may be 1 or 2 other AMCs there, depending on what they are and how big the car show is and where it is. But having that moment to like pull in an AMX, like a 4-speed 390 AMX would be. Yes.
The AMXs are cool cars, and you know, I know a decent amount about the AM stuff. If you guys have anything interesting that you would like to share with me, I would also be interested to know what rare unicorn cars are there like this that aren't AMCs that I don't know about, or maybe you don't even know about, because I love knowing about the different unique stuff.
Yeah.
I know that you told me about a couple of your cars, and that we were talking a little bit, what was it, the Dodge Colt? That thing's cool, which you don't have one, but we just kind of went down a rabbit hole of the cars that exist that were kind of forgotten about.
Yeah, GLHS, the
yeah,
Charger.
Those are cool. Those are really cool. So let me know if there's anything that should be on my radar that's a little bit different. And also if there's any just facts about AMC that I might not know. I would love to hear it. There's so many. There's so many.
Be gentle in the comment section. There's gonna be a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, but I love it. I'm really, as far as like the car world goes, I'm more of a geek car person than I am like a high performance car person. Yeah. And I know that I understand. I'm a nerd. I'm lame. I love the racing stuff. I actually, before I tore this car into a million pieces, I used to go to the drag strip and we used to race this car, me and my dad. But I've always been interested on the more lame things, just like the stats and the history and the design. And so if anybody has any cool stories about the Spirit or any AMC stuff, I would love to hear it. And make sure that you guys check out Austin's stuff and keep in, touch with this build, because stuff's gonna be moving fast, and before you know it, it's gonna be summertime and we're gonna be at a show somewhere near you. So yeah, it's
the fun part for you will be the fact that you're gonna document this whole thing from like beginning to end, and then you can look back on where all your money went in the future.
And time, because
this is all of your time and money for
all
6
of
months.
my time. Yeah. Like, it is crazy, and only car people know how much work it takes.
Yeah.
So if any of my family and friends are watching this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand that you don't get it. It's an addiction.
It is.
I'm aware. I could be doing a lot better things with my money, but I love it. I love being part of something like AMC's. It's just so cool and unique to me. I'm glad that I get to meet people like you, because it's really where my passion is. So yeah, I'll see you guys when the car's done maybe, but I'll probably build another one after that.
Yeah. You'll be in the garage for the next 6 months. Go out and have some fun with it, and then you'll find something else that you want to do next.
Just know that this isn't like against my will. I'm somehow choosing this as my life, but it is fun. If you guys are building any Spirits or AMXs or AMCs or anything, maybe leave them down in the comments. I would love to hear about your guys' projects, because we got to stick together, the people that are crazy enough to do a build.
Financial bad decisions.
Yeah.
I actually have a shirt that says, "This is a church of bad decisions," is literally what we call ourselves at work. So
there you go.
That's absolutely what it is.
There you go. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, check out the other videos on my channel. Check out me on Instagram. It's Miranda Rumpfel, and you have Instagram stuff too, right? Where can they find you?
We are Lucore Racing on Instagram. Otherwise, you can find us on YouTube at Lucore Auto, or my personal stuff, which is Automotive Adventures with Austin, which is just kind of like not the professional side, but me and all my adventures. Yeah, so super cool stuff. I'm glad that we got to chat. Thanks for coming up here. Yeah. Because not only has like the AMC bond been like created here, but even just kind of having like somebody to compare with YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff, because you need it. Like, because car builders know, and people that do social media know, it's a lot. Oh yeah.
It's a lot. So,
and people outside of it don't understand what it takes.
They don't understand. So I appreciate you taking the time to come up here. As you can see, I do have a lot of work to do. So you guys, let me know in the comments what you like to see and what you don't like to see. Let's not waste anybody's time here. All right, we're all busy people. We all have lots of time to spend on things that we probably shouldn't be, and money to spend on things that we shouldn't be. So let's just make it easier for all of us. Let me know what you like. Check out his stuff, check out my stuff, or don't. Let us know how you feel about it all, and maybe we'll see you in Columbus.
Absolutely. In July. It'll be done.
Ta-da.
In Merlot.
We'll see. Oh boy. All right, see you guys later.